pretty sure I had set that up, but let's try that again. Welcome to Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I predominantly stream indie games on my channel, so 99% of the time you are going to see indie games on my channel. I typically stream Tuesday through Saturday from 11 p.m. to about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can also see that Dan Van Dam has realized that the redemptions have been turned back on. Which means he just redeemed the first of 4 fiery bean boozled. So we're gonna do that before the stream even starts. But we are gonna go ahead and play Evercade tonight. So that's what's on the agenda for tonight. We're gonna do Evercade, but first we're gonna switch over to our Bean Boozled screen here. And I'm gonna add some music because we're gonna need music for this. Which I just realized I don't think I've added all that stuff. So I'm gonna switch over to the screen now. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. I totally forgot that I didn't add like the sources to here, so I didn't add that. Nor did I add desktop audio. Because we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna put on some music. As I do the fiery Bean Boozle challenge because my boyfriend is evil and I love him and I respect that. So let's put on some music so that it's not totally awkward because we don't have anything going on over here. So let's do some music. Let's see. I am not doing emo. Let's see. Hype bangers? What is this? Let me see. Okay, that's appropriate. That kind of works. We'll do hype bangers. So yeah, Dan has redeemed the first of 4 of the Fiery 5 challenge here. And so we're gonna do this against my better judgment because why not? So definitely this is probably gonna be a clippable moment. But before I do start, the following scene contains the following subject, strong language, because I'm pretty sure if it's too hot, you're gonna hear some very, very colorful language come out of my mouth. If it's very, very hot, and welcome Long Play Games. We're getting ready to do one of the fiery Bean Boozles because that is what Dan decide. Thank you. I appreciate it. It is the Yu Yu Hakusho hat. What sport? So tonight's discussion question, as I open these, which sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? So feel free to answer that in chat. Well, at least I can't smell the heat, but we are going to go ahead and we are going to spin our spinner and we are doing the Fiery 5 challenge. Of course, as I said, Dan has redeemed the first of 4. But again, the disclaimer is there's going to be some strong language in this particular scene. And could be some breaking up going on. No, I would never break up with Dan over that. That's silly. But yeah, the Fiery 5 challenge. Dodgeball is a good one. So we're gonna spin our spinner, which is going to then show us, and you know we kind of have some issue there, but we're gonna spin our spinner. We're gonna pick out one of the fiery five, and this can be redeemed 4 times during the stream, but there is a 30-minute cooldown. Just in case I get one that's really spicy. I am not looking forward to this. I love you, hon. Heart. I can't do heart symbols because my hands are all like weird, but heart symbol. Let us go ahead. We're gonna spin the spinner. I'm gonna show you what it is, and then we're gonna pick it out. We're gonna eat it, and depending on which one it is, I may have to take a break to get some ice cream. We'll see. All right, here we go. That is true. And we landed on Cayenne. And the light's in the way, but we landed on Cayenne. So let us get a Cayenne bean ready. No, it's not that hot. Okay, should be a chill object. Yep, it is. I have it set up. Okay, so the Cayenne. Let me see. Nope, that's Sriracha. Here's Cayenne. And I chose to do the hot one. So yeah, Cayenne's not that bad. And so here is the bean. That's the Cayenne. Yeah, okay, because it has the orange spots. All right, we're gonna do it. Ready? Oh shit! Okay, not bad. Yeah, not. Well. Whoa. No, it's not that bad. Whew. Not too bad, because I like cayenne pepper in like my noodles and stuff, so this is not that bad. Yeah. Oh. Woo. Woo. Like, all right. We did it. Yep. We did it. Ironically, it's not that bad. It is not that bad, though. Like, you feel it here. Oh, those are really good, lovely. It's not really that bad. You feel the heat right there. And every time I like do like that, I could taste it. But that first initial hit, yeah, it's there. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good, you know. Probably will end up grabbing the ice cream here in a bit, but wasn't too bad. That one wasn't that bad. You know, definitely if I land on Carolina Reaper, I'm gonna grab the ice cream, but that one I can kind of deal with. So, let's go back to our screen here, which is still kind of playing music. So, we are going to actually stop the pretzel rocks. And every time I do that, I will turn on pretzel rocks. So, 16 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably get ice cream in a bit, because I have a feeling you guys are going to have a lot of fun with that redemption there. But as you can see, redemptions have been turned back on, as well as the redemptions have been turned back on. So that's cool. And then there is the they've been actually lowered in price. So oh wow, that's crazy. I've also added sound alerts. to the stream. So there is a panel for those to be used. Um, so feel free to use those freely. Atari. All right, definitely. Because tonight we're going to be playing a lot of the Evercade. So just grabbing some things here. And we're just going to pretty much, because we did a lot of indie games for IWOCon. So we are going to do, so we're just going to kind of like chill out and play Evercade. You're probably wondering why I have my arm like this. That's because I'm trying to change the TV over to the Evercade. But yeah, we're gonna just play some Evercade and kind of talk a bit about like IWOCon and things like that. Do they have an Evercade car will hunt the Wumpus? I have no idea. It's a good question. I don't know. But yeah, I figured tonight we would have kind of like an easy stream because I've been putting off these redemptions for so long that tonight we're just gonna chill out, you know, kind of talk about, like I said, talk about the con, things like that. And Neverwinter Nights. Oh my goodness. And you know, things like that. And oh, let me see what's going on. I think I have way too many windows open. But let's go ahead. Let's switch over to our. Oh no, I know what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to break up because you guys did a lot of redemptions, and I didn't get a chance to redeem those. So we are gonna start redeeming those because it's only fair, you know. You know, as a streamer, should have redeemed these a while back. So that's why I was like, you know, tonight we'll just. Oh, we could do co-op and yeah, let's do that for co-op and chill. Which will not be next week, but the week after next. So while I'm bringing up the redemptions that you guys did redeem, because I'm gonna try to get through as many of them as I can. But while we go through that, because yeah, there's a lot. Like there was Atari. We did the Bean Boozled. Let me mark that as complete. We got a couple of them for Atari. I had a Wheel of Indie. I got Mega Cat. I got Data East, Interplay, Mega Cat. So we got a lot of them. So we will probably do, because we have two for Mega Cat, we'll start off with, but we also have two for Atari. So which would you guys prefer to see? Atari? Pretty much. For the most part, I'm getting back into my actual coverage. So, zero chill next week though. But the week after that, we will be doing co-op and chill. But that Thursday, which is April the 15th, I will not be streaming because it is going to be Dan's birthday and he's turning 21. Yeah, he's 21, but no, it's going to be Dan's birthday. So on the 15th, I will not be streaming because I'll be spending the day with him. And so we're going to be kind of like hanging out and stuff. So I think he will be streaming for his birthday, but I will not be streaming that night because I'm going to spend the night and stuff with him for his birthday. So and so and then next week Tuesday, because I'm gonna take off because we're kind of having a chill night tonight. I'm gonna have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, but I'll be back on Wednesday because I'm gonna take a couple of days to kind of detox from the con. Which the con was great. It was just a lot of coverage I did, you know, and it was a little more than what I was used to. But we can talk about that as I start up the game. We're gonna start with Atari since that was the last one redeemed, and I have Atari Lynx or the Atari Collection. So I have both Atari Collections and the Atari Lynx. So which one? Because I believe Longplay you redeemed Atari twice. Which one would you like to see? How about the Lynx? Okay, cool. That's fine. Which one is in here? I have Collection 1 in here, so we'll go ahead. We'll start that up. So let's switch over to the screen. And we are going to turn on the Evercade. I'm probably going to have to turn down the TV. Oop. Because I forgot. Do that. So this should automatically pick up now. There it is. Evercade. There it is. Right there. Probably need to turn up the Elgato a bit though. If it gets too loud, let me know. So this is the Atari Lynx Collection 1. So we have Awesome Golf, Basketball, Crystal Mines 2, Buried Treasure, which is a puzzle, Cyber Virus, man, Sony has been out here making the case for Evercade. What happened? Like, what's going on? I haven't been able to really keep up. Dracula the Undead, Gordo 106, Ishido the Way of Stones, Jimmy Connors Tennis. Oh, okay. Exactly. I actually did enter the tournament this month and I was practicing. I was like, I'm kind of liking my time so far. You know, I opened up all the tracks. Yeah, they are going away, but the way that you can, I think the way that they're doing it is that you can still actually, okay, I was like, is my microphone on? But I think you can still pick them up if you have those particular systems, though. Then there's Loops, which is from 2004. Then you have Malibu Bikini Volleyball, Mega Pack Volume 1, Power Factor, which is an action game, Remnant Planar Wars. It was lies, all lies. That is true. They did say that. In a way, they kind of did allow for you to kind of play them by doing the PlayStation Now, but now PlayStation Now is kind of becoming kind of like Xbox Game Pass. So it has a lot of games on there. So that, you know, like I liked PlayStation Now when it really was just like the classic games and things like that on the system. But then they ended up like changing it, you know, and now they have all types of games on there because now you can play like what the heck? I was confused. I thought I heard something. But now they have like they have all types of different things on there now. Like they have indie games, games that are not really that old anymore. You can't really find a lot of the PlayStation Classic games and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, I don't know if it's really worth the money that they're trying to charge. So then you have Scrapyard Dog, which is an action game. Super Squeak or Squeak, yeah, Squeak, which is a puzzle game, and then Zomp. So, is there any? If there's a success, it was a fluke. If there's any you'd like to see, Action Dog, got it, or the Scrapyard Dog. I think that's what it is. Might be Scrapyard Dog. You want to see the Scrapyard Dog, which is an action game. Got it. Let's do it. It does. It sounds very interesting. And because these particular games, a lot of them sound cool. Okay. And because I'm not familiar, looking for it, Atari Lynx Collection 1 is what we're playing. So the cool thing, especially because now I'm on cam, so you can kind of see it now. I might actually turn off the second light for now, so you guys can be able to see things. But this is the case for the Atari Lynx. It is. But the cool thing about the Evercade is not only these cool cases, because see, now I'm on camera, you guys get to see this stuff. But why does he kind of look like Mr. Magoo? But so this is the case to it. So there's that. And trying to remember where my camera is. So that's kind of what the Evercade cases look like. Because I haven't had a chance to show these off. But each of the Evercade cases come with a nice little manual. And because I've never played any Lynx games, we're going to look at the manual real quick to see what the controls are like. And so it kind of looks like this. And they're very tiny, because the cartridges are kind of tiny. I will also show the Evercade here in a second, too. But for Scrapyard Dog, A and Y is jump, B and X is throw can, and then the D-pad is to move the character. Got it. Fire gun. That's very cool, yeah. But I don't think some of you guys have seen the actual console either. That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering because I signed up for, and this is the actual Evercade itself, just in case you guys were wondering, and I have the HDMI cable to play it. So yes, I am playing this originally on the Evercade. So, I got their like newsletter email. Yeah, because I signed up to like their newsletter, and they're coming out with an Evercade Versus, and I kind of want to know. Okay, how dare you take my dog? And so I kind of want to know what it is, but I did manage to get the two new carts that are coming out, but they won't be here till like the end of April or early May. But I did get the other two carts that came out this month, and then I'm probably gonna pre-order the other two that's coming out in May, which is one is an indie game. One is an indie game collections bundle. And I can't remember what the other one is, but I think it's two coming out next month. But I'm really curious to know what the Evercade. Oh, no, you did. Does that not work against him? Okay, well, I kind of jumped in his face. Yeah, they took my dog. Took my dog, Rudy. Wait, can I go in here? Is there... Nope, can't go in the office? Okay. Nice. And yep, as Reddy said, IndieBot has just said, just a reminder, all channel point redemptions have been restored and prices have been adjusted. So, okay, one is... Alright. Got him. Got him that time. Okay, some of this is a little questionable. Can we, like, jump up on the trash can? Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool. If that's what, so you're thinking that the Evercade Versus is a whole new system? Is what you're thinking it's gonna be? Because that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, or is it gonna be a way that you can like now hook up two Evercades and co-op? Because that would be cool too. Hey, Dragonclaw! Welcome to the stream. It goes pretty well. Or a new chip. Yeah, that could be it, true. But yeah, it's going well. How are you tonight, Dragonclaw? Just kind of relaxing, you know, playing some Evercade after the con and stuff like that. Trying to relax for the most part. So we're back to our normal time of stream ending at 1 a.m. Let's see what's here. Ooh, okay. Jump up here. Grab that. I bet you this is a lot of money in this bag, though. I want this money. Nice. Nailed it. Ooh. Jump over that. Okay, we kind of got some, like, pitfall action going here now. Oh, I got greedy. But yeah, so, tonight's discussion question is, what sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to? Now, my sister was saying she thought it would be funny to add alcohol to a game like soccer or hockey, or as, you know, they would say overseas, football. Oh, crap. I kind of agree with that. You know, I can imagine that. But then long play came in, I was like, dodgeball. And I was like, oh, mind blown. this was something wrong with the computer. Like, I'm sorry that something happened to the computer. That, was it something? Well, was it something they could fix rather? And oh no, yeah, those Microsoft updates can be rough. Like I usually turn mine off. Crap. I usually turn mine off. Like I won't do the updates. Oh, I only got 0 lives left. We're going back to the Bean Boozle Fiery 5. Which means Low Play just redeemed Bean Boozle Fiery 5 here. So we get to do that again. So I'm gonna pause this. Or not. What did I just do? That was pausing. Stop throwing our cans! So we will pause this. And we will head back to the Bean Boozle screen here. I might keep this other little light off. It seems like you guys can see things a little bit better. And it's not too, I mean, only half of my face is dark, but if you guys can see, that's fine. But we're gonna do another Bean Boozle. So let me bring up the Bean Boozle screen here. And again, of course, this following scene may or may not have strong language and therefore should not be viewed by anyone less than 18 years of age. Again, please remember that my stream is M for matured or for 18 and over streamers. So you're going to probably hear some colorful language because sometimes the ones that I roll are going to be pretty hot. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start up our music again. Let's do music. I feel like this music, yeah, colorful music. I mean, colorful language. You might hear some colorful language, but yeah. So for those of you who are just joining in, I have a redemption for the fiery. See, this is a lot better. Fiery Bean Boozle. And 4 of them can be redeemed at one time, or in every 30 minutes you can redeem one. I think everybody in the stream gets to do one though, to make it fair for others to try to go ahead and do it. Dan redeemed the first one. It was Cayenne. We made it. We didn't get hurt. So we are now going to roll or spin our wheel. This is what it looks like, and then I'm going to show you what it lands on, and then, yeah, we're going to do that. If it does land on Carolina Reaper, I will step away for a moment to grab ice cream, because the cayenne kind of has left my mouth, and I'm glad I chose these and not the other ones, because I could kind of deal with heat. But let's go ahead and go for it, and we get... move my finger out of the way. Habanero. So we are going to be doing habanero, which is the orange. We're going to see if I can handle this. Because if I can't, we have to get ice cream. But we're going to do habanero. And I like how these are, the orange one is habanero. And just to kind of give you an idea of where it falls on the line of hotness. Just to give you an idea of where it falls on the line of hotness here. Here is the back. So you have sriracha, which is not so hot, jalapeno, cayenne, habanero, and then Carolina Reaper. So Carolina Reaper is the hottest. We're gonna do habanero right now. So this is what it looked like. I guess there's only one thing to do but to do it, right? Whew. That one wasn't too bad because I like habanero. And that's kind of bad. Sorry. You know, it's not too bad. All right. Okay, I got stuck in my teeth. I'm not gonna drink water. But what I will do is I will grab the ice cream. My belly is hot. Like, my tummy is really warm right now. Yeah, it's not that bad though. Ooh, you feel it. You feel it right here. Feel it right here in your chest. All up in your chest right here. That's where you feel it. You feel it in your chest. Well, that was being number two. I should probably get some ice cream to kind of cleanse the sucks all back on the ice and milk. It is. It's not that bad, yeah. And you know, ironically, Dragon Claw. Yeah, I'm probably gonna grab the ice cream. But you want to know what? Crazy enough as it sounds, I was actually going to have a actual drink tonight because this is a chill stream for me. And I was gonna have a drink tonight. I was like, if you're gonna be doing those fiery bean boozles, probably not. So I'm gonna put my be right back screen up for a moment and then get some ice cream. And then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play the game. Because there are two more of those redemptions left. Again, everybody gets to redeem it at least once. True facts. True facts. It would be a fireball. Okay, wait. Now I'm kind of crying. Yeah, let me go get this ice cream. So I'm going to put up my be right back screen and I will be back in a moment. But again, you can redeem this. There's 4 times that this can be redeemed during stream. And yeah, so it's a 30-minute cooldown. So I can kind of adjust. But I will be back. We're going to put up our be right back screen for a moment and then jump back into the game. So I will be back in about 2 minutes.
Unknown vessel detected. Probability.
All right, I'm back. And I had a couple of spoons of ice cream, so that helped a little bit, but I am starting to kind of like belch a little bit. So yeah. But yeah, it's two more redemptions for that left. So let's go back and jump into our game. Can I put a suggestion in for the IWOCon stream game? You can. You can give a suggestion. Because we are also talking about the con, so what suggestion did you have? Oh, we died. So let's go ahead. We're gonna play. That turned off the sound, that's funny. Let's play again. But yeah, you can definitely give me a suggestion. Because I'm almost caught up with all of my coverage. Oh, I didn't see this part last time. Oh no! I've got the dog. Find us if you want to see him again, Mr. Big Bad Wolf. What's his name? No, not that wolf. I think the way that they had it set up was that what happened was that they were streaming the videos, and so it automatically because they were auto played, like set up because it was streaming, that was something that couldn't be controlled, unfortunately. But what I can do is get the critique over to Indie World Order and let them know. Because I think that was something that a lot of people said they kind of didn't like, was that the videos would start up automatically. But because the videos were being streamed, because if they would have put all the videos into the actual game, it would have been a lot bigger than what it was. Because they were like, it would have been a lot bigger than what they had expected. So that was the reason why. But I will definitely get that over to the people at Indie World Order and let them know. Because I think that was one of the biggest critiques a lot of people had, was that the videos would autoplay. That and the ability piece of cake go on to the vehicle selection. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was going to say, I think YouTube sometimes will do that. Like, because like when I watch videos on YouTube, I have it turned off. So, my videos don't just start up. And then that's what they were saying too. Like, there was a lot of things they could have done, but they had only a year to do the games or do the con, so they couldn't get it really tested. Because there was a lot of things, like a lot of people wanted, like the MMO aspect, and I think that's something that could have been added. And they could have just charged a little bit for the con. I mean, obviously the first year they wanted to make it free, but if it seems to be something that everybody is into, doing an MMO might be better, and just charge people, for the con to run the servers for it. That too. Oh, I jumped up and I didn't mean to. Ah. Okay, let's because that was one of the biggest concern. A lot of people were like, hey, we thought this was MMO based. And originally they wanted to do MMO, but it would have been pricey. But if I feel like if they would have just kind of charged for it a bit, I figured that was a bad thing. But if they would have charged a little bit for it, you know, as many people that would have kind of like put in on it, they could have probably ran the servers. But again, this was the first year of the con. So hopefully next year it's just, you know, a bit better. Because I mean, it does look nice, you know. Or even like a lot of people would say, like doing the Dark Souls thing where you could leave like messages to other players and stuff. Would have been cool. True. I see what you're saying. Can I go in here? Can I go in there either? Where do I get my... Do I only have cans? We made it to the end of the level. Sweet. Because I'm like, for it to be the first year, it was pretty impressive for them to get it done in a year, but it was a lot, you know, like I said, for myself, I would have liked to have a whole little island dedicated to like merchandise. So, or in the links where, you know, because you could hit the numbers and you could get to certain things. I would have liked, like, if the said developer had merchandise for their game, then you would be able to click on the link. I knew that cat was evil. Cats are all evil. You guys are right. Cats would be the rudest. But if that like developer had a if the developer had merchandise, then that should have been a link on their booth page so you could purchase the merchandise. We have a you're cut out by the merchandise and a flamethrower. That would be cool. Like, because when you go to cons, one of the big things that's really good at cons is merchandise, you know. Like, I spend a lot of money on merchandise when I go to cons. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of developers that might have merchandise. Like, oh yeah, I can show you guys my Dandy Ace merchandise that I got too. You know. Yeah. So I think if they would have had links to the merchandise, because like for like example, like I know you Long Play have a merchandise store for Signia's Pizza Race, which by the way, every time I bring it up, I'm gonna drop it. But yeah, yeah, that kitty was murdered. But yeah, you know, for those of you who don't know, Long Play is the developer for Signia's Pizza Race. And I'm actually, Dan and I both have entered the tournament for this month. So if you would like to get on that sweet, what the what? That didn't happen last time. Wait. Hold the front door. That didn't happen. I've got the dog. Fight us if you want to see him again, Mr. Big. But that's all the information for the Signia's Pizza Race. It is currently on Steam and it's going for $3.99. But if you get in, there's a lot of prizes involved in the game. So definitely, if you like racers, I would say go ahead and pick it up. There may be times where we're going to be practicing, or I'm going to be practicing it on stream. Probably on Saturdays, more than likely. But I will be practicing it on stream. $4.65 at crappy Canadian dollars. And you know, it's so funny because like when I was a kid, I used to spend a lot of time in Canada. I haven't been to Canada, I want to say since I had my son. So, and he's about to be 13, so it's been a while since I've been to Canada. But I used to spend a lot of time in Canada. Oops, echo. Oh, wow. That's true, though. That's very true. We might end up switching the game here in a bit. Try to at least get another, I can't remember if this is 1 or 2. I think this is number 2. Oh, this is 1. Or was this Junkyard 2? I can't remember. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Piece of cake, go on to the vehicle section. That's crazy. So it ended up being okay. This is Junkyard 2. So it literally almost cost you $30. I will admit though that ice cream that I had was pretty good too though. It was Ben and Jerry's chocolate like cheesecake. So it was pretty good. Wow, that's crazy. I jumped on him. Yeah, I ended up eating some Ben and Jerry's ice cream to kind of combat the heat. So. Because then I will probably end up switching. Oh, come on now. Probably switch over to the Mega Cat's cartridge after this. Because we are going to end stream at 1 o'clock tonight. Because I will be honest that 2 o'clock was kind of killing me. You know, normally I stream for about 2 hours because that's what kind of works for me. And I think both Dan and I were feeling the effects of the 2 o'clock streams. Oh, wow. I never did like birds. He's got some oh, come on, that's bullcrap. Right, that was bullcrap. Straight up bullcrap. But the legs had some pretty good really? Nice, got him. And at the end of 2020, wow. Okay, it's rising again though. Yeah, I almost swore there. I almost swore. like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I kinda like this one. Let's play it again. We already know our dog got taken. Oh wow. Next game. Yeah, we're gonna play after this because I feel like I got it. But we're gonna play we're gonna switch over to the Mega Cat's cart for a bit. Okay, well I did, but I'm gonna say I did not jump right there. I'm just gonna say that. I didn't jump right there. Like, I didn't jump right there. Alright. I did not jump. I do declare I did not jump right now. Let's do that. Right. I never did like birds. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story of why I don't like birds. I'm gonna share that story now. This is what the PS1 looked like. Wow. You know, I don't know if it's a trend going on in indie games right now. But I've seen a lot of PS1 inspired games on itch.io. Yeah, so the story of why I don't like birds. Story time. For free, because I'm awesome. But I don't like birds because when I was younger, I love the one golem in Dragon Age Origins. Haven't played Dragon Age Origins. Probably need to do that at some point. So when I was younger, where I'm from, there's like this park where you go, or where you used to go. I think they started opening up some of the stuff again, but it had like a zoo, it had like a playground, aquarium, and pretty much this was like a park you would go to and you'd be there all day. And so when I was younger, my sisters, my older sisters, not the one that I live with, but my older sisters, took us to the park rather, or the island, because it's kind of, well, it's an aisle. So they took us to this aisle. And so as a kid, you're playing and stuff, and I didn't want to eat my lunch, which was a sandwich. Stupid bird. And so my brother-in-law at the time, again, not the one that I live with my sister who I stay with now, but my brother-in-law at the time, who was married to my second oldest sister, he was feeding seagulls, like leftover food and stuff. And so I was like maybe 5 or 6, and 5 to 6-year-old Ty decided that she was going to get her food now. And so she grabs her lunch after running around being hungry. And there was a flock of seagulls, not to be confused with the cool, awesome 80s band. There was a flock of seagulls around. Let's just say I reenacted their greatest hit, I Ran. Because I ran as they were chasing me for my sandwich. So my sister, the one that I do live with, she's like, just drop the sandwich. So I dropped the sandwich. Decided, okay, I ran so far away. And I just ran. I ran all night and day. But she told me to drop the sandwich. I drop it. I'm still running. They're kind of chasing me. They finally, we're to switch carts right now too. So I'm not gonna switch out the thing. I'm gonna leave the no signal up there. And so they finally leave me alone. But to this day, where is the case? Here it is. But to this day, I am terrified of birds because of that. But another funny story. So you're getting a 2 for 1 now. But another funny, and this is what the carts kind of look like, if you guys were wondering. Oh, there we go. That's what the Evercade carts look like. See, they are picnic vultures. They are. I agree with Rose 100%. Yeah, it looks kind of like a 3DS cart. And now that you mentioned that, I'm like, that's probably why on Amazon they list these under the Nintendo DS. We're gonna pop in the Mega Kart Studio one though. And again, I was showing you guys the cases, so that's the case for the Mega Cat Studios, which is an indie company. That's the back, side. Sweet, go ahead. I will definitely be here, Draconic. And then, of course, as I stated before, here's the manual that comes with it. Yeah, Mega Cat is really cool. Like the first time that I ever covered stuff for Mega Cat was on PC. And the first game that I covered for them was Coffee Crisis. And they were like a relatively new studio. And I was like, this is like when I was first starting to cover indie games. Oh, okay. You definitely should, because they're great. Like they're pretty good. Because I remember them like contacting me, and I was new to like covering indie games and stuff. So it was about a year or two ago before I changed my name to Wow, that's crazy. It's also crazy that my Evercade loaded up the last game, even though I switched to the Mega Cat Studios. Oh nope, they're a nice shop and nice people. And Oh, okay, yeah, because a lot of their games that you see here are you can find them as ROMs as well, so that is true. I will say that because, like, I know for sure Little Medusa is a ROM. It's a NES ROM, which I might end up playing that one. But where does Moat do? Might play this one because that one looks cool too. We played Old Towers before. I played this one in my Go On Live video. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So if you make ROMs, then that's when they take it. Because I know this one is actually a NES ROM too. Oh, okay. Right. Let us play. I'll play Coffee Crisis since that was the first game that I covered from them. I just realized my desktop audio was on. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I don't remember it sounding like this. I also have Coffee Crisis on Steam too, Draconic. Yeah, I actually have it on, we're gonna play as Ashley. The music is really not sounding that great. Let me see. Like the Steam version, it sounds really good on. Yeah, the art in this is really good. The evil Smuggling race has taken notice of Earth's World Wide Web. Yeah, the audio is off. Let's do this. Let's turn it off, right? Oh, let's turn it off. That's all right. Let's turn it off and turn it back on and see what happens. Hmm. So I'm gonna turn it back on now and see if this works. Not sure if we had sound that time though. Doesn't seem like we have sound at all now. Okay, maybe that fixed the sound. Let's see if that fixed the sound, because I'm like, it's not supposed to sound like that. Okay, because they yeah, thanks Drake got it. Ah, okay. Let's see. Let's see if this fixed the sound. It might just be the way the sound comes off on here. Because it does not sound like this on PC. Let me try a different game real quick. Because it could just be the sound for that game. Let's try a different game real quick. Let's do Super Painter and see what happens. Because if it's sound issues, then it might have just been that game. Right. Sounds like it might have just been that game. Because now the music sounds good. Might have just been the game for Coffee Crisis. But let's do Super Painter. We'll play this. This is pretty hard and pretty fun at the same time. So ideally in this, what you want to do is you want to light up all of these here. Have to remember the jump button. And then, after that, you go to the door. And that's all you're pretty much doing in this. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll try to run it off stream to see if I have the same issues when I'm playing it off stream. I tried to jump it. I really did. I tried to jump it. But I didn't have enough space. But usually the games that you see from Mega Cats are indie games, if I'm not mistaken. The jumping has a slight delay. Just a little bit. Okay, it's a totally different color now. Wait, is there something wrong with my Evercade, maybe? Because it's not supposed to be this color. Yeah, it was not supposed to be that color. I'm like, yeah, I know for sure it's not supposed to be that color. But it did do this weird thing too, so. Oh, there, yeah. I think I'm still a part of their Discord. It's like the first game that I covered from them was Coffee Crisis. Let's go this way. First game I covered from them was like Coffee Crisis, and then after that I did Log Jammers, which was pretty cool too. So, then I remember seeing Little Medusa, but it's like now that you kind of know that, it's like, it makes sense. Because Old Towers, I have a lot of ROMs of older games. I do have a letter that I can go down. I kinda need to time my jumps. But I'm not very good at timing jumps, so we're gonna go this way. Oops. And let them go. I don't know what those little creatures are, but they're adorable. We're going through here. Okay. Oh, okay, so now with the longer ones you have to be able to like jump up to. Alright, we got this. Yeah, there was nowhere for me to jump. I don't know why I did that. There was nowhere for me to jump. But like Old Towers is a ROM for a Genesis type game too. Because I actually have it because I was going through itch.io. Because I was considering starting to cover like indie games that are made for the older consoles through ROMs. Because I use RetroArch. And when I saw that Old Towers was on the Mega Cats collection, I was like, wait a minute, I know that's a ROM too. So. Oh, I tried to jump but I couldn't make it. Aha! We're gonna jump up here. Let's see if I can make it. No! No! We're not supposed to jump on those little guys. They're not friendly. They are not platformer friendly. Did that? Ate it. Aha! Oh, come on. Oh, the little guy's wearing glasses too. I just noticed that. Oh. Like this game is really cool and interesting. But I know at least up until I have coverage or games for coverage up until that letter got in my way. But I do have game coverage. I think I have game coverage at least up until I want to say the 14th of April. And then after that, we'll probably just kind of play whatever kind of like tickles my fancy. Because there's a lot of indie games I did end up picking up. Like I ended up buying Kai's. Or Kaz. Maybe Kaz. Ooh. No, you didn't try to kill me. You did, but you didn't succeed. Ha! I win. So there's some indie games that I did manage to pick up that I would like to play. Of course, up into the tournament for CPR, I'm gonna, wait, I can run from side to side? This changes everything. This changes everything. Of course that happened. Yep, the rabbit mask one. Yep, that is the one. I picked that up. I ended up getting Tohu and a couple of games that Dan recommended from GOG. So we might start dipping into our GOG library a bit. I remember I played Windbound. I'd like to get back into that one. So there is a chance that we are going to start looking at unless there are some that I'm waiting for developers to get back to me on. It's TOHU. It's a little point and click game that just came out. Which ironically, now that you bring that up, yeah, it actually has the same name as those smuts and stuff, that whole universe. Which I didn't notice until you brought it up. But I can grab you the link to the game. It was like one that like kind of released that I don't think anyone knew about. Let me grab the link real quick. Okay, I died. That's fine. I probably should have paused. My fault. Let's pause real quick. Oh, you found it? But this was one that I covered during the Steam Game Festival. It is actually still on sale. It's on sale for $11.99. But this was one of the ones that I covered in the Steam Game Festival. Is it a robot? Because I'm like, I thought it. I think it is a robot. Well, there is a robot in it. And then there's another one coming out called Robot, which I really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, I am the same way as well, Draconic. I tend to only pick them up if they really pique my interest. And I played this one for the Steam Game Festival. And that's why I ended up picking it up through GOG. Oh yeah, that's right. They can... Of course, it's right there. Yeah, like my favorite point and click would have to be Semaros. I love the Semaros games. I really kind of hope. One of the things that I'm hoping for is that they eventually like come out in a trilogy set, or I'm actually hoping for a fourth, to be fair. Because I really love the Space Gnome. Oh, come on now. But yeah, point and click games can be a lot of fun. Depending on the art style too. Like something that I also enjoy playing that a lot of people may not know, but I don't particularly like to stream them. Yeah, these ladders are very evil, but I don't particularly like to stream them. I actually really love visual novels. And I just don't tend to stream them a lot because I like to read at my own pace, unless they have voiceover work done to them. But even visual novels are starting to kind of like adjust a lot, to be fair. Like, I love visual novels. Like, when I first started writing for the dailygamepad.net, which is Dan's site, one of the first games he let me do as a trial reviewer, cause see, I don't really consider visual novels games. And people be like, well, why not? I'm like, because it's like a book. It's just an interactive storybook to me. So that's why I don't tend to consider them an actual game, because you're reading them. And others will, might disagree with me, and that's fine, I can understand, okay, it looks like I don't have to jump. And I can accept that. But because with visual novels, there's a lot of reading, and I tend to read really fast. Okay, no, you do need to jump. Make up your mind, bet. I do tend to refer to them, like as kind of like a book in a sense. But the first one that I ever covered was Steins Gate Zero, which I absolutely loved because I love the anime. And it's a sci-fi, like anime, sci-fi visual novel, but some of the other ones, Dirty Ladder. Exactly. So when I do see some visual novels kind of having game elements, it does make me a little bit happy. Because there's one visual novel I did that was really, really good, that I covered for Daily Gamepad, because before I started doing like my game coverage and doing them, like talking about what I liked about the game when I play them, I used to actually handwrite reviews. And I started off writing, I started writing game reviews in college, but recently I got back into it when I met Dan, and he was looking for someone to write on his website. Well, there was that, and okay, so there's a little bit more to it. When Dan and I were in the stages of talking before we ended up in a relationship, Dan was always a little busy with his website, writing reviews and stuff. And so because I wanted to spend more time with Dan, I, brought it up. We were kind of like hanging out, and I brought it up to him. I said, well, I did used to write reviews back in college. Like, I was a part of a review site back in college. And, if you need any help, or if you're looking for someone to write for you, I would be glad to write for you. And so he gave me like a trial basis to try it out. And the first article I wrote was so thorough that I think it kind of shocked him, because he was kind of telling me like how, a lot of the people that he would let write for the site would not go into depth about, you can't fall off, wouldn't go into like depth about things, or depth about things. So he ended up letting me try out, and so many articles later, I think it was like, I think I did like 3 articles for him, and then he's like, hey, if you don't mind, would you like to cover this? Would you like to cover this? So, and again, because I was, really liked Dan, and I wanted to, exactly, because I was trying to figure out any way I could to spend time with Dan, to be honest with you, because when I met Dan, we met here on Twitch. So when I met Dan, so again, story time, you get to know the history of Dan and I as I keep killing myself. But when I first met Dan, I met him through another streamer. And one day this particular streamer was playing a game that I had no interest in, so I started watching Dan stream. And he was streaming at the time, Redeem Story Time. That escalated quickly. That escalated quickly. But he was playing Gabriel Knight. And so I was kind of like just hanging out in there, and after a while I was like, okay, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and hang out with, at the time he was going by, I think the Dan Van Dam show is what he used to go by. And so I was like, okay, I see this too. You can only go that way. Sorry, hon. I'm telling everybody our love story. Because I love you, so I'm telling everybody our love story. So he was playing Gabriel Knight, and then he finished Gabriel Knight, and then he's like, okay, I'm gonna move on to, I'm gonna say the name of the game, even though he gets triggered by it sometimes. So he moved on to Half-Life 2. And for some odd reason, his Half-Life 2 would not work. Tell them my shoe size while you're at it. Yes, because I too know this. I know your shoe size, I think. I'd like to phone a friend. But he was having issues with getting not Gabriel Knight, but to work. Half-Life 2. So we were kind of bouncing ideas back and forth. And so he ended up messaging me, and he was like, hey, thank you for your help. And I mean, it's a cute story, Dan. Actually, no, I think he's a 9.5. He can't give me another bean. If there's one per, because it's one per person. So he can't give me another bean. I did that just so he couldn't give me another bean. But and so we started talking like that, and then he was like, hey, you wanna, play, hang out and play some games together? And I was like, sure, why not? So it started off innocent, and we were pretty good little, like pretty good friends and stuff. You're saving up for Will of Indeed, nice. Let me use my other account. You don't have a second account, and if you do, that's me. I was gonna say, that's me. But yeah, so that's kind of our story there. And the first thing we ever did together is we played Cigar World Legends. Which was funny, because I actually ended up setting off this trap. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And he's like, it's okay, we just won't get the bonus for that particular day. Wait, I have a feeling that any Brent might have a second account. Should I be worried? No! Yeah, and so we played that, and I kind of goofed one of the puzzles because I was still learning the game. But I think we ended up playing that for like hours, and then we played it for a while. So like at first I was like, okay, So I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, he's probably never gonna want to play games with me again. Blah blah blah. This is probably like a one-off thing. And believe it or not, he actually started checking up on me more and more. And so over time, our friendship, I started to kind of develop feelings for him. And that is the love story of Dan and I. So I was like, Drake, how they do it? It's okay, it's worth it. I will eat a bean because it's worth it. This is a good story and I like it. It makes me happy when I talk about it. Oh, come on. That dude. But yeah, so that is the story of Dan and I. But yeah, and that is how I met Dan. And it will be 4 years in August that we've been together, so. But yeah, if it wasn't for that streamer playing a game that I had no interest in, and if it wasn't for Half-Life 2 not working, Dan and I probably would have not been together. I would say. Well, no, it could have still happened, I suppose, but you know, you get my drift. It was those two things that set it all in motion. Why can't I get back up there? Is there like, do I have like a double jump? Not a first time that a failed Brooke. Aw, hello JRS beta test. Welcome to the stream. You have a 25-year marriage on a near miss. Aw. But it just shows that good things could come from things that may not be so good. I want to get up there. I made it. Why does this taunt me? I knew that was gonna happen. Knew that was gonna happen. That happened. This one's a little more difficult. Cause I'm like, I don't know if I can, I should probably have read the manual, huh? Cause I'm like, I'm not sure if I can make this little dude speed up. Cause we cleared the board once. And then it kinda like, you know. But now that I know that those bean boozles are not too hot, and I do have ice cream on, you know, like on standby for the ones that are gonna be way too hot, I might end up taking it up to where, it's still gonna be the 4, but you can redeem them, even if you've already redeemed it, you can redeem it at least twice. I might end up doing that instead, because I wanted to try it first before I did something like that. The controls are a little touchy on this, yes. Because I'm like, that happened. But yeah, they're a little touchy because I'm like, I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that I can kind of get him to, like jump back up, because we finished the board once. And, but there's no way, it doesn't look like there's a way to get back up there. Like, is this like a higher jump? I don't know. I don't think it is, though. I think we might have just goofed. Run up the ladder. I would go that way, but I get scared of that bag coming across. Let's go. Ooh, that was really close. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. But yeah. I tried that as well, jumping up. That's what I thought. Like from these up here. Let's try it. Let's see if that's the case, because it doesn't seem like you can jump. Yeah, because like you can't do a run and jump. The ones with the ladders. Okay, let me see. I let that count. Oh, I panicked. But I'll try it and see if that is the case. Like, could I? You can. You absolutely can, Draconic. So that's what we will do. If I can get it covered in green again, we will do just that. I panicked. I literally panicked. But now that we know we can do that, we will do that. It's almost time for a stream to end as well. Oh, you know, beta test. I didn't even think about synchronized swimming. I really didn't until you just brought it up. Man, you guys had some good answers. Longplay said dodgeball, which I thought, yeah, that would be hilarious to see. I'll go get you. You're out. Like, oh, you didn't even remotely hit this dude. But I didn't even, it never crossed my mind. Apparently so, Longplay. Apparently so. It is not. Oh, curling is another good one. Darts. Oh, darts would be so dangerous. That would be dangerous. But I think I would laugh. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Can we do that again? Yes, we can. Okay. So I'm gonna wait till this little guy down here comes back across. I wonder if we could jump across like this. We couldn't, but you know what? Oh, we got this. Honestly, darts has never done sober. That is true. I was gonna say curling because I actually did used to watch it. All I legit thought. Oh, my heart literally just dropped when that happened. Nice, we finally did it. Draconic dude with the Beam Boozled Fiery 5 challenge. All right, we we gotta do it. We gotta do it. So I am gonna set that up. Let's go through this because it's almost time for stream to end as well. So we will definitely go ahead. Let's see if we get done with this level. And then we will let that be our way on out. I have a strong feeling it's going to be Carolina Reaper. I have a strong feeling it's going to be Carolina Reaper. Let's see if we can finish this level at least. Alright. We will leave it at that. And we're going to pause the game here. Because this will be a good way to take us out of here. Of course, let me turn on the music. All right, we're gonna turn on the music and we're gonna hit that. We're gonna bring up the Fiery Beam Boozle challenge screen. And again, disclaimer. I don't really like this one. This gives me a bendy feel. I'm not liking that one. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, Sriracha's not the hottest one. Carolina Reaper is the hottest one. If we land on that, I'm going to go and get the ice cream. And then we will eat the bean. But, again, you can get me to eat one of these with point redemption. And I think it's like, what, 5,000? Not really feeling this music either. Like, let me see. That wasn't feel. Here we go. This one's called I'm on Fire. So we have our spinner. I'm going to set it down on the table this time. I'm going to set it down on the table this time because last time my finger kind of got in the way. So we'll set it on the table. I'll spin it. Then I will show you the results. Because like I said, last time I spent it, my fingers kept getting in the way. I did last time, but my finger got in the way. So that's why I was like, let me put it on the table. All right, let's do this. Yeah, it's not really working very well. Probably have to set up a spinner for this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get the ice cream. It's the first two I had. I had cayenne. I had habanero. And we have landed on Carolina Reaper this time around. So I'm gonna put the Be Right Back screen up. I'm gonna go get the ice cream. But luckily this is the last one for the stream because after this it'll be close to 1 o'clock, so I'll be ending. So let me put up the Be Right Back screen. I'm gonna go grab the ice cream and we're gonna eat this Carolina Reaper jelly bean. So I will be right back. I'm gonna leave the music kind of running though. All right, so I am back. Got the ice cream because we are not endorsed. But yeah, it's cookies and cream cheesecake. We're gonna do Carolina Reaper. Before I do start, I'd like to say that please be advised that there could be strong language after, especially after eating this bean. This part of the stream is not suitable for children. But do remember that this is a mature stream, so you do have to be 18 years of age and older to view the stream. But yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I am not looking forward to this. But, you know, the other ones weren't too bad. How bad could this be, I say? How bad could this really be? So, let us do it. And this will probably end stream because it's like 12:52. So this is going to end stream. And then we are going to raid someone. I have my ice cream. My stomach is like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. It's like, are you crazy? Yes, I'm a little crazy, but that's okay. All right. So this is what the Carolina Reaper looks like. And this is the hottest bean in here. Okay. Let's do this. This is probably going to be a clippable moment. So get ready to clip. The secret ingredient to your stream is it is. This is for you guys. What the? shit. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Ooh, shit. Hot, hot, hot. Mmm. It's stuck on my tooth. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Mm. It does. Or it has the same tone. Ooh, even with the ice cream, it's still hot. Ooh, wee. Oh. Ooh, sweet little baby Jesus. Mmm. Ooh, you feel it in your chest. You feel it all in here. Gets in here. My sinuses are like clean. Oh no, it is not cherry. Ooh. Ooh, it is not cherry. Mm. It's definitely not cherry. Oh, that it was cinnamon yet? No. No. Oh, my stomach is like, you're crazy. And I agree with my stomach tonight. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, ice cream, you are my best friend. But, oh, exactly. You want to know the weird thing, though? I'm actually lactose intolerant. But, okay. Rice milk, okay. But, overall, that wasn't too bad. Yep, I'll be fine. Because after a while, it kind of disappears. It's like my stomach's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm literally having a conversation. I'm monologuing in my head, like, why would you do this? And I'm like, well, it wasn't that bad. Like, are you crazy? You're too old for this. You should not be having these spicy, spicy things like this. And now I'm like, yeah, you're kind of right. Maybe not. But it's not that bad. Um, I probably will take up the redemption now that I've had the Carolina Reaper and I no longer fear it. I can still feel it in my mouth though. It's kind of, yeah, top of my mouth's kind of hot. But I will probably now take that up because I can kind of stomach them somewhat. It will still be 4 redemptions, but everybody will be able to redeem it at least twice during the stream. Um, but yeah, I think that's probably gonna carry us out of stream tonight because it is almost 1 o'clock. And I just kind of wanted to do a short, kind of like chill stream. Yeah, oh yeah, my stomach like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you know what? And then the bad part about this is I'm like, I could really go for some water right now, which is the worst thing you want when you have spicy foods. They did. They were, to me, I'll be honest, I preferred the Fiery Five over the other ones. Because yes, this was hot, but I could still withstand it. Because to be honestly truthful, I have eaten those spicy noodles. Not the, like Dan did a red pack before, but I did like the pack underneath the red spicy Korean noodles, and that was a lot worse than this. But and yet I really really liked them because they were sweet, and that's what this kind of was. It was a hot sweet. Oh, my back just popped. Oh, that happened. It feels kind of nice. So they cure your back pain. I highly recommend these Beat Boozled. Um, but yeah, so they weren't too bad. It was like a sweet but hot at the same time. So I mean, I could still feel it, it's right in here, but it really hurt me too bad. And now I'm not gonna say I would do like 4 Carolina Reapers in a row. That's why I had to put the cool down on it. Because if I had to do so many in a row, it would probably be a lot worse. But at least with that 30 minutes, I could kind of, work through it. But let's take it back to the main screen because it is going to be time for us to head off stream here. But we did at least get some of the redemptions done. As I have stated, I will be back not on Tuesday but Wednesday. So let's go ahead and talk about what Wednesday is going to be. I'm actually going to save this because I was enjoying this game, so I'm going to save this. Let's save. I think it saved it. Yeah, looks like it saved it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and talk about what's going to be going on for next week, because I do have some of the stuff set up for next week. Of course, I will get my schedule out probably on Sunday, but Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday will be no stream. That is for sure, because I do need, even though it says right here, thank you, Ready, Set, IndieBot. Exactly. But Tuesday I will not be streaming, mainly because after streaming for the 6 days for IWOCon, I kind of need a small break. So we won't be doing a stream on that day, but I will be taking the time on Monday at least to get the game footage up from last month, because there are still some games I didn't get up onto the website. So I'll be doing that probably on Monday, because Sunday is usually the day that Dan and I kind of like chill and hang out and we play games with one another and stuff like that. So I try to, as best as I can, not work on stuff like that. So Monday, the website should be completely up to date. If there was anything you missed during IWOCon, that has been completely updated. So you can check that footage out here on Twitch, my YouTube channel, or on Ready Set Indie Games. But as far as coverage is going to go next week, yeah, exactly. It's funny, exactly. If you're not following me on my socials, or you didn't know I had a website and YouTube, here's all of that information there. Also included in there is the Discord that Dan and I have started. More so Dan started, and I'm also in there. And that is the Indie Games, or Indie Lovers United. So I love you, or ILU. And basically the Discord is for developers, streamers, and supporters of indie games. You can kind of come in there, talk to one another, post your work, and things like that, and kind of just chill and relax. It's kind of a chill vibed place. So that link is also in the social links there. So definitely feel free to chill. I try to at least post in there every day, so that the Discord can remain active. But next week, like I said, I will be back on Wednesday. I have updated the schedule for next week, so the games are there as well. But next week, we are going to be taking a look at... Oh, well, that happened. We're going to be taking a look at... Yep, here comes the burps. Excuse me. We're going to be taking a look at Inspector Waffles, The Dungeon Beneath, Ultra Resonance, and Half Past Fate Romantic Destiny. Then on Thursday, we're going to be taking a look at Space Otter Charlie, Dragonborn, Monolith, and Princess Farmer. On Friday, we're going to be taking a look again at Alien Scumbags, which just is getting an update. So we're going to look at Alien Scumbags. We're going to look at Jardines, which is kind of like a breakout game. Be Hero, and Narita Boy. And then on Saturday, we're going to do 8 Doors, Arun's Afterlife Adventure, and Dandy Ace. I will probably turn on Twitch mode for Dandy Ace if that's something you're into. If not, we'll just play Dandy Ace, which just reminded me, look at this cool Dandy Ace swag I got. So I ended up winning their giveaway, and this is what they sent me. They sent me a picture, a shirt with Dandy on it, or Dandy Ace on it. I also have another shirt. Where is my other shirt? I wanted to show it off. But the other shirt has Lele on it. I can't find it. It was over here too. I bet you my son took it. But then there's another shirt that has Lele on it, and then I have a stack of playing cards. But they were having a giveaway for when their game came out, and I actually won in the giveaway. So it gave me the shirt, the playing cards, and a copy of the game. So, but yeah, I'm really excited because it was funny because the night before the giveaway, and while I'm talking, I'm gonna go ahead and look to see if there's someone we can rate. But there was the night before the giveaway, I was like, man, I would really love to have some merchandise from this game. And then bam, there it was. I had won the giveaway. So it was pretty cool. And I'm really excited because I really, really love Dandy Ace. So let's see who is currently streaming. Looking. I am looking. Still looking. Oh, well, it looks like Taste of Dragons. I don't know if they're still going, but they are playing, so I'll keep them in mind. I'll hop in there and see if they're still playing. Oh, that's a rerun. I was gonna say, oh, it looks like Dad is streaming, but it looks like Dad's running reruns. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that, Alexa. Hush. Like Alexa. Well, you guys already know my name's Ty because I kind of already like let that out, but that's fine. You know, Ready, Set, or Ty is fine to call me, so I'm fine with that. Plus Dan does call me Ty from Tan. Well, from time to time is what I meant to say. All right, looks like I think Taste of Dragons is still going, so we will raid them, and they are like a collective of multiple content creators that cover indie games. I did. So yeah, so you guys pretty much know me as Ty, so that's fine. Like I said, either or is fine to call me. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna host up Taste of Dragons and show them the love. Of course, this is going to be the raid command. If you want to drop in the raid command there. But as always, everyone, I appreciate that too, Lord Boy. But as always, everyone, thank you for tuning into tonight's stream. This is Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set, and as always, please be safe and keep gaming. I will see you all Wednesday.